Y'all seen episode 1 of season 5, of course, yes? I'm a man that loves a bromance. I've made a few movies where dudes are in love with each other and stuff. So naturally, the Skiles relationship is very close to my heart. That being said, as you recall, the end of the episode is not just those two, but everybody going into the library, writing their initials on the shelf with the yearbooks and stuff, which right away appealed to me on the sentimentality level of like, oh, I'm 45. I think I remember going to high school and stuff like that. But I loved it. It's a beautiful scene. Like, there we are at the Beacon Hill High School and watching all the friends together, and that's great. And then they took it one level up, and that's what this show always does and does so exceptionally well. And why I will tune in and watch the show, and why y'all are here today to see the people behind it. They gave us something even better. All of a sudden, we see Scott take out the marker, and he writes Allison's initials. And I started bawling as I was watching the scene. I start crying. Now, I was watching on my laptop, and my wife is sitting over at her desk. She's watching a totally different program. She sees me crying, and she's like, what's the matter? And I was like, he just wrote Allison's initials in the library. And my wife looked at me like, I can't believe I sleep with you. But ladies and gentlemen, there's a reason we're gathering here today, man. I, like you, love Teen Wolf. Put it together for Teen Wolf. We're going to be lucky enough to sit here today and talk to the people behind it, the people that make it happen, man. I'm going to bring them out, give it up for each one as they come out, as if they're, Jesus coming into Nazareth or something like that. Without this guy, ladies and gentlemen, you got no show, man. He created it, he runs it, he's the man. Give it up for Jeff Davis! It's a boys' world in Teen Wolf, not so much. It's girls as well, man. Lots of ladies on this show, ladies who kick ass. Here's one of them, man. Give it up for Shelley Hennig! I have watched this kid become such a great actor over the last 5 seasons. I stole him and I put him into a movie called Yoga Hosers, man. He is the Teen Wolf. Give it up for Tyler Posey!
You didn't break anything this time, did you? No broken toe?
No broken toes this time. I don't think so. May have broke my butt, though.
I don't know how you follow an entrance like that, but there's one guy who's going to be able to do it, man. He's half of Skiles. Give it up for Dylan O'Brien! I'm happy to say this next person's actually been in my house, man. She's really cool, man. Give it up for Holland Roden. Almost there, 2 more people, man. Welcome to the stage, ladies and gentlemen. The only berry that matters, Dylan Sprayberry. And last but not least, the man with the alliterative name, which fits right here at Comic-Con. Give it up for Cody Christian. Yeah! Okay, we're going to get into it. I'm going to do a few minutes of questions to these guys, but your questions matter far more, so we'll do a few, and then we're going to turn it right over to you guys. But I want to start with that scene I was talking about, Jeff. I loved it.
Wait, I want to interrupt. I got a present for you.
Yeah?
Yeah. We have band together as a cast and crew and gotten you your own Beacon Hills lacrosse. The love goes both ways here between this.
You have no idea what this means to me, man. I'm going to wear this when I sleep with that wife of mine. Okay, so I just talked about before we get out here, the opening of this season. that moment in the library. As a writer, I was jealous because I was like, that had to come. Nobody could just create that. He had to take it from his real life. Is that a tradition that you stole from your own life or what?
No, actually, we made it up in the writer's room. We have
Really?
a few good ideas sometimes, and it was inspired by the actress who played Allison Argent, Crystal Reed, and it was a way for us. It was a way for us to pay tribute to one of the actors who had been on the show. And I mean, in TV these days, the dead pile up. There are so many shows. My favorite show on TV right now, Game of Thrones, where everybody dies. So it's nice to be able to pay tribute to a great actor and a character that I created a long time ago, it feels like now. And to be able to say, I miss her.
How many, this is season 5. Did you ever think you'd be doing 5 seasons?
It's 5, we're getting into 5B now, and it's 70 episodes, and I gotta say, back in Atlanta, when we were shooting that pilot, Tyler, did you ever think we would get to 70 episodes?
Oh my God, I don't know, man. 70, I knew the show was great, and I always wanted to get, I never had any expectations of anything, but I wanted to go forever.
Do you want to do a few more?
Yes, I would love to.
I think MTV does too, because they just ordered a 6th season.
More Teen Wolf, everybody!
Coming back too, Dylan.
What?
You're coming back too, Dylan.
Hell
Yes.
yeah!
Both of them.
That's fantastic. When did they tell you that sort of thing?
They tell you usually right before this sort of thing.
It's like
And I call my lawyer and I'm like, did they give me all the money I wanted? And they're like, no, and I say, oh, fine, let's do it anyway.
We were talking once about, like, the show is very highly rated on MTV, but it also has this ghost audience that just finds it illegally online or something like that.
Yes. You all
That
steal
lady
it.
right there.
Who?
Which
Who?
show.
Just raise your hand.
Where are you?
Fine.
There they are. You! Out! Kick them out!
Somebody with an accent.
Is that Natalie and Karen over there? They steal the show.
But
It's
stupefy
actually-
them with the numbers. Just like tell them how many people watch it off.
In 2014, we did 118 million streams, which is incredible. And then our aggregate number is upwards of 8 million per episode. So it's millennials and people under 25 do watch the show in very different ways these days. And so as long as you guys keep watching it, we'll probably keep making it. Thank you guys.
We're going to talk to everybody, but I want to talk to Tyler and Dylan real quick because the heart of the show is the bromance between you guys. That's what I love about it. Like, the show it's about 2 dudes who are in love will just never mate. But,
That's what you think, man.
yeah, man. Now that we're in season
You've never
6,
read our fan
That's
fiction.
right, season 6.
You guys, your chemistry is very natural. I remember when we were making Yoga Hosers, I was like, do you guys really hang out? And you're like, yeah, we're actually like friends. You guys became friends? Did you know each other prior to Teen Wolf?
No, you'd think so. I was actually funny enough, just working with someone, and then they were asking me about Tyler, and I told them this whole story. I talk forever about Tyler when everyone asks me about him. And I talked for an hour about how we met at the audition, and then we just clicked instantly, talked about bands, and there was just a moment where we were just like, yeah, we're the same person. And even if we hadn't gotten those parts, we had exchanged numbers that day, and we were gonna hang out, and then we both called each other later, and we were like, did you get it? I remember you said that to me, you called me, you're like, yo, homie, so I just heard I got it. And I was like, I got it too!
It was, I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah.
I saw all of this happening. I got
Yeah.
a flash of just, our lives played out. And it was the happiest.
Yeah, it's actually amazing because it honestly is. It's really rare, I think, to actually have a genuine relationship. You know, I mean, there can be so many versions of it. You can be tolerant of one another. You can hate each other. You can like them, but they're not your person. You know what I mean? And we're just brothers, and I just think that's insane. Good on you, Jeff.
It's
Yeah.
it's actually amazing because I've heard about TV shows where. I've heard
Boy, you
about
just
TV
felt the room get moist, didn't you?
Cool.
As a fan of TV myself, I've had favorite shows where I hear behind the scenes stuff where they like hate each other, they can't stand to be in scenes together anymore. But these guys love each other. I remember, Tyler, you remember I sent you an email like the first week saying you should hang out together because you're supposed to be best friends?
Jeff's like, okay, so you guys are great friends. You've been friends forever. Your characters. I want you guys to, get some chemistry and start hanging out with each other. And I texted him, I'm like, we've already been doing that. I'm spending the night at his house tonight. We have sleepovers. We sleep over. We have sleepovers. Oh my God.
They're very exclusive. No one else is invited.
No, Shelley.
I've never gotten
You're not allowed to come over.
Shelley, they fall asleep playing Halo. That is what a sleepover means.
Well, you fell asleep.
Halo. Yeah, you fall asleep in your car, Holland.
True. I do. I
These are
take
just
naps in the
inside
car.
personal.
Sorry.
Holland
jokes.
ordered a pizza to her car.
That is true.
She's amazing like that.
I watched
Is that
the-
true?
Yeah.
You ordered pizza to your car?
Well,
Your
okay,
car.
so I live
Who are you,
outside of
Spicoli in Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
So I live outside of Los Angeles, and I sometimes don't like the commute home, so I just pulled over to this parking lot, and it's around the time that Caitlyn Jenner was doing that big interview, and I was like, I'm gonna watch that video illegally and order a pizza. And I just told them which parking lot I was in, and Domino's bought the pizza.
So they'll just come to a car? They're that desperate? We'll deliver to your car.
That's awesome.
Well, it was funny because I was like, well, I'm actually in a parking lot. I'm going at the back of Ralph's. Okay, great. What's your phone number? Like, it's been done. It's been done in Los Angeles.
Jeff, you got to pay these kids more, man.
I don't write the checks.
Who's the new kid? Who's the newest one?
Cody Christian.
Now let me ask you this and put you on the spot, because clearly there's tons of chemistry with people who've been together a lot. As a family, is it weird to jump into a show where you're like, hi, I'm the new guy, and they're like, we've all seen each other naked, that kind of thing. Is it weird it's like the first day at school for you, I would imagine, no?
Yeah, no, it totally is. I actually just showed up to the set naked, so we solved all of that immediately.
I was there. It was
Damn.
I was like, oh.
No, there's always trepidation and fear, like coming into like a set that's been established, and especially a show that's been together for 5 seasons. But thankfully there's something special here with Teen Wolf, and I kind of just jumped right in, and everything just kind of, just happened, and I felt like I joined a family, and I'm so grateful for that.
So likewise, dude. You have been, God, how do I just put it? You fit in so damn well, and we love you. We love you so much, man.
Thank you so much.
Let's keep the love going.
Yeah.
Dylan,
Yeah.
you're the only teen in Teen Wolf, is that true?
That is indeed true.
yeah.
And if I detected a little bit of throwing shade early this season, do you have an eye on the
Yeah.
alpha or what?
Yeah, it's. Yeah. I'm glad you asked me that question.
I'm sorry, did I have a stoner moment and ask you the question that I meant to ask? No, or did you jump in?
Just because it's two Dylans.
That is weird and confusing.
That is.
But I was talking to the sweeter the berry, the sweeter the juice. Go, Mr.
Right. So I'm 16 and just turned 17.
I'm 16.
I just turned 17. No, it's okay. It's so weird hearing my voice like that. It's throwing me off.
Maybe you should go back to having Dylan answer for you.
Yeah, he was really better at it. There's definitely there will be some conflict with Scott and I. Obviously, I can't say too much because Jeff's right there, and I don't want to get in trouble.
He was kind of mean mugging you from this side. He's like, shut up.
He knows that I'm really bad at spoiling things, or good at spoiling things. But we will see some more of that this season. I can't say anything. It's such a big part of this season for our characters. What's that? What's that? This is first awkward moment of the panel.
Yeah, we did. We hit it. Now it's out of the way. That's good, man.
Totally.
We shake it off and we move on.
Yes.
Shelley, you come from other shows, not just this show. How does it compare when you come from another world and then jump into this world?
Well, this one films in LA. Other ones have filmed elsewhere. I love LA, man. The weather's so good. The cast is amazing. But I've been very lucky. I feel like I've worked with some amazing actors, but this definitely feels like a family forever, not to sound really cheesy, but you guys, I mean, I was new once. I have not been on the show since season 1, but it feels like I've been with you guys for a while, and that's because they've accepted me since I went to set, and it's been amazing.
That's all Dylan and Tyler, too. Dylan and Tyler set the tone on
They
set.
set the tone.
Yeah,
for
not
sure.
me, Jeff.
And Holland.
Well, you're off ordering pizzas in parking lots and
Yeah.
whatnot. Nobody wants that tone set.
No more questions for me.
Uh-oh, it happened again.
I
I thought you had the ball and you were running with it, but no.
I'm gonna flash everybody next time there's an awkward moment just to ease the tension.
That'll save a few awkward moments. Let me ask you this, man, to the ladies particularly. Seems like the level of ass kickery with the girl characters particularly has jumped. Is that satisfying? Or like if somebody handed me a script, they're like, "You're gonna do more action," I'd be like, "Oh man, I like sitting down." But do you dig that part of the job? Is that like, oh, it's better than just watching people fight? I like fighting myself. Start there and then go there.
I mean, look, I can be lazy, but I mean, if you're working, right? So you might as well be active. So for me, I love it because I don't get bored. There's always something to rehearse or choreograph, and I was a dancer, so was Holland. So we really appreciate the physical side of it, and it just makes sense to me that girls are kick-ass. And I forget that sometimes, because to me that's just normal. But I also grew up with two older brothers who beat the shit out of me, so I learned self-defense at a very young age. So it just makes sense that females are strong and can fight. Maybe you shouldn't be going around physically fighting people, but it is.
I advocate the kicking of ass.
Sorry. Yeah, so it makes sense to me, and I love it. It's my favorite thing.
Is it hard to memorize? What's harder, memorizing dialogue or memorizing fight choreography? You're taking too long. Holland?
Well, as far as the choreography goes, as dancers, it was actually quite fun. And you had to remind yourself to like make sure it actually looks like the punch and so forth. And
instead of a move.
Right,
you know,
right. And I, like Shelley, I was the older sister of a younger brother. And I think it was Home Improvement that had little brother tax. And I then incorporated that into my family and made him pay me money. And so I actually, like, I think provoked a lot of the fights versus defending myself. And as far as
There's a reason why you're alone in parking lots eating pizza, lady. I'm putting it together now.
I did not have a side job, I promise. But as far as Lydia goes, she found out she was on a werewolf show season 2. And so it was just nice of her to join the rest of the, no pun intended, pack and meet the stunt coordinator, as I've joked in the past. And it was awesome. I mean, it's kind of like when you are at school and you have that restless, like, I want to go to recess PE thing and just, like, get aggression out. You get to put on a different hat where you're not having to memorize math problems. So I appreciate the recess of acting, which is stunts.
I could sit here and ask questions all day, but they want to open it up to them. They came here to ask questions. So let's turn on some lights and go to some mics and hear from the crowd.
Thank you for your questions.
What was that?
Yes!
Sorry.
All right, we starting here in the middle. Is that it?
Oh, we have a spotlight this year.
Oh boy. We know this kid.
Oh, hey, that's Tyler, right?
Yes,
Hey,
I
buddy.
am. Recognize me?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
How's it going?
I'm good. How's that award?
Oh, yeah, I still have it. It's at
better.
home. And so, by the way, you guys have the best Wi-Fi ever. Like I said, like from last year.
Team
So,
Wi-Fi.
I also miss Heckle Bear.
We,
Wish he's
homie,
here.
can't even tell you how much we miss Hecklebear.
Yeah, so my question is for all of you guys, every single actors and actresses. How would you advise every single fans who wants to become an actor and actresses about you guys.
We'll start. Go ahead. He grabbed the mic. Go, Dylan. You start. Then we'll
Oh,
go that
crap.
way.
I was just adjusting. You know what? I mean, I think at the core of what we do at the end of the day, I think everyone can agree up here that we all love to do what we do. We love sets. We love the process of filmmaking. We love our role that we play in it. And that all starts somewhere. That starts when you're young and you're a kid and you love making videos or vines or whatever the hell it is, but you do it because you love it and you love movies and that's what you love to do. So I always just try to encourage to just always see that first, I guess, and to never let go of that, never get caught up in trying to make it or trying to, because the business is so fickle, it's so random that really all that matters is just like doing it and the fact that you're passionate about that. And so you can do it every day, just yourself, with friends, with it's on, all your guys' phones now. Anyway, you can make a video. You can cut and do anything you want. Make little movies, do little, shorts with your friends. That's what I always suggest.
And to further that point, the technology like Final Cut Pro, and people that make music, I think it's called Ableton. You've got the professional technology that you guys have access to now, and so you see so many actors making their own material because now they're just like you guys. They have access to make their own material in a easier route than maybe 10 years ago or even 5 years ago. So
Damn. Just stay passionate. Like Dill said, just love what you do. Like, at the end of the day, we all really, really love what we do, whether it's, I also love just being on set, too, and staying humble and doing this kind of stuff. I don't know. Stay humble. That's my biggest... Abort! Vision! Abort sentence! Just stay humble. That's my biggest.
And make your own material.
Yeah.
And remember, I know you didn't ask me, but
His advice counts the most. He hires everybody. So
I can give the perspective of the producer behind the table. Remember that fame is a byproduct. Fame is not what you're after. Treat it like a craft. And if you're a craftsman, if you treat it like an art and a craft, you'll make it.
But being famous rocks! Just joking.
okay, who's next? Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
You guys are all staring at me.
Yeah.
There's literally a spotlight.
We also have this view of you and this close-up of you too, right here. So we're staring at both.
TV.
Lovely. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Teen Wolf has helped me get through some really rough spots in my life. And I just wanted to thank you guys for that, to always remind me to be my own anchor and just be okay.
That's amazing.
Oh.
And I wanted to know, my favorite story arc was Nogitsune Styles. And
Thank you.
which you did amazing, by the way. That was
Thanks.
awesome.
Thank you.
And my question was what your favorite arc was.
Throughout Teen Wolf? To all of us. I think your mic went out, so I'll speak for you. To all of us, what our favorite Teen Wolf arc has been.
I got an answer.
Go.
There was a girl that shipped these individual pictures of all of the Teen Wolf characters. That's probably Jeff Sanson, maybe too. I don't know. And they shipped them to the office, and it was these like black and white. I don't even know how to explain it. It was like shadow, and it was digitized.
This is your favorite storyline?
It's your favorite.
Did you mean she said
I don't know.
arc? Not art.
Were you just telling us about some mail that you got?
Fan art. It was
Well, I thought it was yeah.
We're going to shut Holland's mic off and continue the...
Jeez.
But it was just sweet. It was sweet.
First of all, what you said in the beginning about how Teen Wolf has helped you and saved you and has continued to help you through things, I love that. That's all I ever want to hear, and we've gotten a lot of that. So thank you for sharing. I know it's hard sharing that, so thank you for doing it in front of all these people. To answer your question, my favorite arc I think was Void Styles. I loved Void Styles. And I thought you did a really good job, man.
Thanks, homie.
Yeah, love you, brother.
We're puppies.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta let Holland answer that now. What's your favorite arc?
Oh, I never said. Okay, I get it. I just when Jeff said it.
Even with my answer,
Well, no, I was thinking like I guess there's fan art, which I'm very well aware of, and I'm like, I guess that's a thing. We're talking about characters. Yeah. Okay. Get it.
You're so pretty.
Okay. That's not even close.
Okay. By the way, she is super smart. We all know that.
I can't have a hearing problem.
Let me tell you how smart Holland is, actually, because she was still doing college courses during the second season, and I said, Holland, you can stop. You're a really good actor.
She obviously did.
I was a science major.
She was.
Not on the reading side.
All right, favorite storyline.
Nagitsune and Void Styles.
what?
Yeah, seriously.
Is it really?
Yeah. I loved, I mean,
pretty good.
You gotta revisit it again.
White Room.
I know. We
loved
gotta
it.
work on something.
And the actor that came in, he wanted to, I think he had like another obligation. They tried, and he's like, can we work out scheduling? And he went to Jeff, and Jeff's like, no, dude, you're the best. He's like, but you don't even see my face. He's like, yeah, that's how good you are. That you don't even see this guy's face. His name's Aaron, and he's impeccable.
He's
Incredible.
amazing.
Yeah.
It was actually the character was supposed to be only the character of the Nogitsune, what we created with the bandages and the steel teeth, was only supposed to be in 1 or 2 episodes. And Aaron Hendry, the actor, was so good, we kept bringing him back. So
The two of them, their chemistry was
yeah,
incredible.
they were great.
He's amazing. He's amazing.
All right, Sprayberry, you got to say something.
Sorry.
Still talk.
Sorry. I really liked.
Open your mouth.
I really liked Scott last season. Scott in 4. I really liked your arc at the end of, like, in the finale, when you turn into Scott Berserker. Yeah. I really felt it was really good.
Yeah.
Baby,
I like that.
you're the man.
Yeah.
Love you, dog.
Love you too.
Cody Christian has
Yeah.
not seen the first 2 seasons.
I know.
But with that said, he has watched a whole other 36 episodes of the show that is not the first 2 seasons. So I think that's commendable. Yeah?
Yes.
Right? That's
Well,
amazing.
Actually, what happened was when I got on the show, I binge watched season 3 and season 4 3 days before we started filming. So I watched the most ridiculous amount of Teen Wolf in one sitting.
And he's been filming ever since, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was insane. But for me, I'm going to go with everyone else. I think Dylan O'Brien was absolutely incredible in 3B. And yeah, the Nogitsune was definitely my favorite.
Shelley, you want to take a swing?
I like Scott's character right now, season 5.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to some places we haven't seen Scott go to before, and I'm excited for everyone to see that.
Amen.
We're really excited for you guys to see the upcoming episodes. Yeah, I think we put her all into this. It's kind of, actually, I'll give my props to this amazing cast. It's kind of extraordinary to be doing 70 episodes and to see them still giving A+ performances all the time and getting better and better.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah. It's a good shoot this season.
Hi,
All right.
my name is Lisa, and I was wondering whether Scott ever feels like he cannot protect his pack as well as he used to in the seasons before. Is he the more human side of him in this season? Or maybe there's someone in his pack who he feels can protect them better. So for example, when Malia got up before him from the Canem of Venom, I felt like maybe she's getting stronger.
I mean, that's who should you do you want to take this?
You got it.
That's, I'm glad that you brought that up because that's, oh my God, what did you say? What did you say? It's gone. Scott feels like he can't handle his own pack? Yes. That's a point. That's my, did it get awkward? All right. That's one of the things that we're dealing with this season is the fact that Scott's pack is falling apart around him, and he normally knows what he's doing and has a plan of action for everything, and things are really falling apart around him, and he can't figure out what it is or why. So I think he is dealing with the idea that maybe somebody can handle the pack or be a better alpha than he can, which is interesting because Scott's never really dealt with that idea before. He's the first season he was in a really vulnerable state because he was this outcast, and all of a sudden he was a werewolf, and it just flipped his whole world upside down, and like he just hated life. And now, and then he learned to deal with it and became this leader, and now he's kind of lost. And so it's something we haven't really dealt with before. So it's I think my favorite storyline too.
I'll give a tease too for the rest of the upcoming season. That something happens in episode 5 at the beginning of the episode that causes a rift between Scott and Styles and threatens their relationship. And it's awesome. It's something that Theo uses. So you'll see these two on possibly headed towards a breakup.
Careful back here.
Thank you. Hi. Who's saying?
Hello.
Hi, my name is Star. My question is, if you could switch roles with any of the characters on the show, who would you switch it with?
Scott.
I always say Derek. I think Derek is he's such a dark, brooding person with such depth to him that I would love to play him. Plus, he doesn't shave, and I would like to grow out my beard for work. Somebody else answer!
I think I'd be a good Peter.
You would be a great Peter.
That was answered in such a way that you've been thinking about it for a while. Like on set going like, I can outdo Peter.
That's all I think about.
Right? Like one day, Peter, you'll get yours.
It's fun to be a bad guy.
Oh, I will father myself. As Peter, yeah. Okay, I'm on my game today, guys. I brought it all for you guys. My ears, my brain, my mouth. I would be, on that note, Coach. I think he's amazing. Jeff saw him performing stand-up, and I love that he transferred that, to...
We missed Arnie.
Yeah, I love the McCall, and he's such a tense. I love it. He in Coach's mind, everything's a drama, and that's when I love that it comes across as comedy. So that's my favorite situation. Yeah.
I would be Sheriff Stilinski. I always say that would be so much fun because I love Lyndon. Lyndon's such a great actor, and I would love to try to do what he does with that character. I don't know. There's something about his character that I don't think anyone else could do, and I would like to try to do that. I would like to.
Yeah, we got that the first time.
Yeah, I said that a few times. I'm done.
Cody?
I think for me, this is hard because, Tyler executes the role so perfectly. But I would love to try to play Scott for a day and see what it feels like to be the alpha of Teen Wolf.
You would kill it, homie.
Yeah.
You would absolutely kill it. I would love to see that too.
They're so adorably supportive of one another. It's really sweet. Hi, how are you?
Hi, my name's Alyssa.
Hi, Alyssa.
Hi. And my question is for Holland and Shelley.
I was just wondering if you guys feel any sort of like responsibility to inspire young girls and like show them that women can be smart and strong.
That's a great question.
Absolutely. I mean, I think we've been given such a great platform to do that. And I think Jeff writes the best female characters because they are strong and smart. And let's be honest, a lot of female characters on television are not. I'm not saying they all aren't. But I think Jeff really writes strong female characters, and that's kind of rare, especially for this age category too. Yeah. And to be honest, it was Comic-Con last year that it really hit me, because I just do it, right? I love what I do, and I try not to think too much. And it was actually whoever was here in this room last year, they responded off of something that I said about, playing a strong, kick-ass female character, and I was like, whoa, I didn't realize how far that has touched people. So you guys have shown me that it's going a long way, and it feels really good, and I'm just happy that Jeff has allowed us to do that.
Yeah. In school I learned, well, in college, I actually learned, I was a science major, then I switched to women's studies, and funnily enough, when I went to an all-girls school for 13 years, from 5 till 16, so it wasn't until I was 16 sitting in a class with boys. And, yeah, you get what I mean. And I also went to an all-girls summer camp, too. So that might answer a few questions for you. And I never really realized boys change the dynamic, that how girls act sometimes can be changed around boys. And on top of that, in women's studies, I learned, as far as women in entertainment go, 1 in 4 are women. That was it. And I thought it didn't even seem like that to me. It was almost more like Shelley, but not really realizing there were the dichotomy of 75% more men on TV than women. And then out of that percentage, there was something like 90% that played secondary characters. Again, didn't even really think about it, didn't realize it until you look at the hard facts. And it wasn't until I was on Jeff's show that people come up to you and it's either an aesthetic connection or it's a character connection, and you don't really realize you're a role model until you're talking to the little girl in front of you. And I am obviously not a mother, I don't have children, but it's funny, you feel like this big sister connection to you guys that come up to us and talk to us about your problems or something that you're insecure about or something that you're excited about your future about, and trying to get advice from us who are, for some of you that are older than you. It's been a nice connection to all of those different levels, and I look back on my life when I talk to you guys and I think about my background, and hopefully with your generation it will be different, and those percentages will not stay the same. And so as far as it's really you guys, it's an organic thing. I think it's just coming up through your life. It's almost like a big sister thing of looking back on my life. That's a really long-winded answer, but that's, yeah.
Thank you, Dylan.
I get it. Wrap it up.
I just want to add that when we shot Holland's opener of 501 and we saw her moving like that, we were sitting behind the monitor saying, holy shit, she's like Black Widow. She's awesome. It was exciting to see, and I think there should be a Black Widow movie, personally, but I love seeing ass-kicking girls on screen. I mean, Kira Arden, who couldn't be here, she's in Singapore doing a concert. We miss her. She couldn't make it again. But her with the sword in the last episode and the fox spirits surrounding her, it's awesome. And it's nice to hear that people respond so amazingly well to it. So there'll be more ass-kicking to come.
I'm gonna tag up on that though and just ask, like, you're a 40-year-old man writing for high school girls. And he's doing great. Do you have one in a box somewhere? And you're like, tell me answers. Or how do you do that? Where do you draw it from?
It's funny because whenever I try to remember my own high school experience, they've been repressed so far in my brain, it's hard to dig out. But I just try to write the truth, really. I'm a 40-year-old gay man, so not that far from a teenage girl.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. And this question.
Yes, you
Oh,
are.
we met you earlier. Hi.
Hi, again. Anyway.
Hey, buddy.
So this question is mainly for Jeff.
Uh-oh.
And I know a lot of fans will be asking you this question as well. When is the next time? Sorry. When is the next time we will see Derek?
Oh,
That's a good question.
dang. Let's
I
call
wish I
Hecklin.
could answer that, actually.
Should we call Hecklin? Wouldn't that be crazy?
God, call him right now.
That'd be
You
cool.
think he'll answer? That's right. Call him and say, when the hell are you getting your ass back to Teen Wolf?
You should probably let him know he's on speaker.
I have his number. Should we call him? Seriously?
FaceTime him. FaceTime him.
Are you all calling him? Because then it's not going to work.
Okay, let me see. Okay.
I got him.
Yep.
I got him.
Calling him. You calling him?
You're calling him?
I'm calling him.
FaceTiming him. Let's see if... That's going to be a crazy view if he answers. It's going to be like,
You can
what
just switch
the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, can I just turn it around?
Yeah, but then they don't.
It's ringing.
I don't care.
Tyler Hecklin is on my screen.
I don't know if it's gonna happen.
I will
It's
tell
not
you.
gonna
I will
work.
tell you this.
Answer.
It's up to him. So tweet him. Tweet him and tell him get your ass back to Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
Say again?
What's up,
You
bud?
got a follow-up? What was it? He's only 12.
You have a lot of power as a 12-year-old.
You rock, dude.
You're like a preteen wolf.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
All right, next up. Step aside, Sonny. We got business to get to. How are you? young lady?
Hi, I'm Kayla, and my question is.
Wait a minute, we've seen you before.
I remember you.
Oh, no. Sure.
Thank you so much. That was the best day of my whole
Of course.
entire life.
That was the sweetest thing.
Somewhere her
ever.
parents are like, what?
But
Yeah,
like,
wait.
Dylan, do not make her cry again.
don't make me cry.
No,
Do it
no,
again.
no.
You're gonna kill me. Like there have been a lot of characters that have gone missing. So what characters can we see this season, and like who? Like
I
think
directed
just
at you.
to take the heat off you a little bit on this,
Yeah.
on these questions.
Yeah.
All the behind the scenes stuff. A lot of these characters have to do with contracts.
Yeah.
So, just saying. Jeff would love to have everyone on the show always.
That is very true. For
Really
once, it's
would.
actually not the showrunner killing the actor off. I mean, the reality is it's a business, and people are looking at other, pathways. But hopefully, people come back.
I think Tyler's calling.
You guys are the
Oh my
best.
God.
Tyler's calling me.
Tyler's calling me. This is crazy.
Amazing.
Hello? Hello? It's what do I say? Homie, we are on the Teen Wolf panel at Comic-Con right now, and you're on speakerphone. And you're fed through the microphone. Say something to the fans.
Oh my God.
Hello, guys. How's it going there in San Diego?
Can you hear them all?
I can. It sounds like you guys having a good time.
Everyone wants to know, do you miss Derek?
Quite a pause.
Derek.
Do you miss Derek? Everyone wants to know.
I miss Derek very much. I really do. I can't believe I'm not there.
He's overseas right now. It's like 4 in the morning.
All right, homie. I think everyone just wanted to hear that. I love you. Wait, hold on. Say it one more time.
Good time, and give this season a lot of love. You guys are the best.
All right, Dylan and I will give you a call.
Tell him to text us.
I'll give you a call a little bit later. I love you, dude. Love you, bro.
Bye,
I love you. Bye. Bye, homie. No. Yeah, that was cool, right? Yeah, that was really cool.
That was neat. You made a strong arm him into it in front of everybody, man.
His agent is gonna be pissed.
If he comes back and he takes the job, you get 10%.
Yeah.
That's right, baby.
Damn it! How you doing? What do you want to know?
Oh, hi, I'm Ellie. I've been here since 12, but every second has been worth it.
Wow.
Holy shit.
I just wanted to ask, like, if Styles were to become any supernatural creature, what would he want to be?
What are my options? Just like anything in the world or anything that's been on the show?
Anything?
Okay.
What was it? Yeah. Dylan, what was you said in season 2 when Matt asked you? That's it. Abominable Snowman. It's more of a seasonal
Oh
thing.
yeah, Abominable Snowman. I want to be the Abominable Mets fan.
I think you already are.
Ooh, get out of here, right? Literally leave. Literally leave. I'm not kidding. Leave. Why are you here?
That's your heckler right there.
Why are you here? Do you like the show? Do you like Teen Wolf? Get the fuck out of here then.
Awkward.
Now we know who the real alpha is.
Is that okay? Is that our...
Inching ever closer.
Come to the Phantom Awards tonight and you'll see my pants come off. Just come to the Phantom Awards and you will see me with no pants on. Yeah. That's a no pants promise.
Hold on, though. I just want to ask one question while we have Kevin here. What is a yoga hoser? That's Kevin's new movie that Tyler Posey is starring in. What is a yoga hoser?
Yeah, it's a movie about two girls that work in a convenience store, and Tyler plays one of the boys that they're kind of in love with. And my daughter's one of the girls, man, so I trusted him with my daughter. And he was great.
That was
He was
a mistake.
fantastic.
Thanks, babe.
Let's go to them, though. This person wants to know something. Hi.
Hi. Hey. Sorry.
Nice sweater.
Thank you.
Repping the Beacon Hills lacrosse. Woo!
Styles, actually. Best player on the team.
Oh, thanks. I contribute nothing, but thank you.
My name's Halima. This is my sister, Anissa. And we were wondering, this is a question kind of directed toward Dylan and Tyler. Dylan O'Brien. And sorry, spray berry.
That's okay.
Man, you just squashed the berry over there, man.
I was wondering why you guys think it's so much harder for the inner circle to trust Theo coming into Beacon Hills than it was for them to trust Kira and Malia when they were new characters.
Because they're cute.
Because we're feminine. we're females, you know.
I'm
Boys.
Boobies.
biased towards the girls. Boobies.
That's what I was trying to say.
Basic, natural 16-year-old instinct, you know? The girls, you'll be like, all right. All right, well, they're pretty. And then Theo, you're just like, I don't like him. This guy's gonna impede on my pretty girls. Pretty girls.
Impede.
That's
totally
true.
That's as honest of an answer, I guess, I'm gonna give. Yeah.
That's true.
It's over. This is over. The answer to this question has concluded.
Because boys get very territorial over their girls when they're young, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I've always thought of it too as I was a little suspicious of Kira too when she first came along.
I think Styles was pretty suspicious of everyone.
Yeah. He's just super, super loyal and protective and, you know, feisty little mama bear. Mama bear style. We gotta move on.
No, we're gonna watch you dangle with this for a while. Oh, here we go.
We have time for one more question.
Right on, man.
Sorry.
Hi.
Make it long. Stretch it out.
Stretch it out.
Oh, yeah.
My name is Brenna, and my question is for everyone. Being that it's senior year, well, except for Liam's character, but he can say something. We love you, don't worry.
Oh, thank you.
But for your characters, what would your senior quote be? Being
Oh, that rocks. That's a great
That's a
question.
cool question. That's gonna be a tough one to answer.
We'll start down the end.
Oh, what?
Put me on the spot.
Yeah, seriously. I don't know, probably something that would suck up to Scott. Scott, you're the best. Please let me in your pack.
Am I answering this?
The better Dylan? Yes, you go.
What's your senior quote gonna be?
It would be, give me a scream, Corey.
What?
Give me a scream, Corey.
Give me a scream, Corey.
That would be it.
It's a Slipknot reference, everybody.
Yes.
That's on.
That's all I ever reference anymore. I'm a robot. Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to take a tip out of Jeff's book and say, not all monsters do monstrous things. It's pretty indicative to Lydia's boyfriend history and choice of friends sometimes. Lydia in season 1 herself. So, not all monsters do monstrous things.
Get your hands off my Jeep. That's it.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna cry with this one. The pack is my anchor. Oh shit!
Oh no, now I'm crying.
Yeah.
I can't follow that.
Is that your quote? I can't follow that.
Or
Okay.
I love deer.
I love. These are all quotes from the show.
Well, I just took Jeff's writing. Sorry.
I'll say one of my favorite quotes from the show is, "Be your own anchor." I would put that in my senior yearbook if I could go back.
Did they hear it? Did you guys hear what he said?
No.
I would go back to if I could go back to my senior year and choose a different quote, I would say, "Be your own anchor."
That's good.